Hello, everybody, and welcome to a bit of a different stream. I'm just doing a video game spotlight today. Might do a series at some point. I don't know if I'll do it right away, but I really wanted to check this game out ever since it came out. I think it's been a little while. I think it's been out for a little bit already. But I really loved the first game when I played it, so I'm looking forward to this game. Just from what I can see in the main menu, it looks really cool. Like the first thing I did when I opened the game, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is such a cool game." But yeah, I just want to hop in, play around a little bit, see what's changed. I'm not Shapez pro or even a factory building game pro. For anyone going into this expecting an optimized setup or anything like that, it's not going to be very ideal. It's just going to be screwing around a little bit. But yeah, and the game looks really cool. I said that already, but I mean like graphically it looks really cool. I'm playing with like the highest settings, so I'll see if it'll work. I guess this is the tutorial, whatever kind of the operator certification. I wonder platform limit. You can, okay, I'm just gonna go with normal because I don't know what platform limit is. Goal multiplier. Anywho, there's different seeds. Apparently this is, well, I guess it, oh mate, I haven't seen much of the game. This is kind of a blind first impressions. I know the first game was kind of like that, where you got like the various nodes of the shapes and stuff, but this seems to be a little bit different. What do I even usually call my? I usually come up with like a good name, like in Factorial and stuff. I had a good name for my factory. Oh well, I won't do something. I won't think too hard. Beamtory. It's there we go. So there's normal, hard, insane, hexagonal, and custom. That's interesting. I like how there's like scenarios. Maybe there was that in the first game. It's been many years since I played the first game, by the way. It's not a new thing that I played. Like it was back when I first got into it. I played it, and I played it a bunch. But I'm just gonna boot up a factory here and see what I can do, and see what the game has to offer. Thank you for signing up. You did sign up, right? Either way, the Vortex requires us to evaluate your factory operator skills before issuing your operator certification. Simply deliver the requested shapes as efficient as possible. That's it. We might reward you with new upgrades and technologies based on your performance. And you can have as many buildings as you want, but please don't damage them. We still need them for the next participant. Yeah, okay. That's the general gist of the game. For those who actually may not know what the kind of game Shapez is, it is a factory builder. Kind of. It's an automation game. I guess you are building a factory, but it's a little bit different to like the traditional automation games where you're still kind of producing things, but you don't have a material limit or anything. It's a very interesting concept. But yeah, I will not build any spaghetti factories. Well, I feel like that might break that one pretty soon. I think, especially for our first factory in this game, it might be pretty, yeah, a little bit all over the place. But I'll try. I will not damage any buildings. Sure. Oh, I think I know how you'd be able to damage your buildings. But yeah, this is a good old factory building game. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, it's like space. It's like space now. In the first game, it was just, those of you who knew would know that the game used to just be like a flat plane like this, and it was just like a white grid. But we got this whole spacey background and these modules, which I guess are like the mining things you can build on like multiple. I don't know. Well, it wants me to place extractors. Oh, these are like chips. They're like computer chips. You can rotate with R. Okay. Build a conveyor belt. Anchors. So you can do anchors? Let me maybe. Oh, I see. Oh, that's nice. And then they got weird little jumpy jumps. But yeah, mine shapes. Put them on the conveyor belt. Deliver them to this mysterious vortex thing, which I think was just like a hub before. Now we have like a weird mysterious portal-y thing that is going to be eating eternal amounts of shapes. Oh, look at that. That is really cool. I like that. They're doing a little jump. Knowledge panel. Okay, yeah, this is everything I already know about. Shapes. Okay, shapes are composed of smaller sections named quarters that can be separated and reorganized. Yep. Similar to cakes, shapes have multiple layers which make up 4 distinct quarters. Each different types of quarters can be found by expanding deeper into space. You can inspect shapes in the shape viewer by clicking on any shape in the user interface. Camera navigation, WASD, zooming. Yeah, I generally understand that. Mouse wheel to zoom. You can, yeah, also do that pan with the middle mouse button. Camera automatically snaps. Okay. Jump to the vortex if you get lost. Rotating with R, delete with right click. Okay, that's pretty nice. Delete an entire area with shift right click. Pipette or clone. Press C. I guess that's the pipe. Okay, that's pretty neat. Buildings, platforms, and blueprints can be mirrored with F or use Shift F to go to the other side. So that's the mirror a blueprint specifically. V to do visibility of higher floors. Right, this game has actual floors to it. You can build kind of 3-dimensionally, which is a huge game changer compared to the first game where you only could build 2-dimensionally, and you only had like 1 layer of conveyor belts. So now you can build stuff on top of each other. That'll be cool. Use the toolbar shortcuts to quickly select slots on the toolbar. Oh yes. You can only use plus and or equals and minus. Tab to switch between different building variants. And what button is that? Alright, you could just use whatever that key is. Oh, that's the, I think the tilde key? Whatever it is, like the apostrophe. Maybe not tilde. Conveyor belts. Yep. I'm acquainted with them. Splitting and merging. Yeah, I'll come back to this if I need a hand. So it looks like there's only a limited number of slots and you unlock them over time, which makes sense. There's a lot of slots. I didn't feel like there were this many before. But I guess you need multiple buildings per belt. The amount is shown in the top right. Multiple buildings per belt, eh? So you can efficiently do it, because it kind of, you notice it'll bottleneck a little bit. So we want to do that. Then I guess when it's busy, you can move on to the next one. Oh, I just, the graphics are so cool. I like all the little things. Okay, what do I need to actually throw into this thing? What are we doing here? Deliver half circles? Okay, we're doing pretty good on the half circles, and I need to do squares. Okay, which are over here. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna try and remember to use the stuff here. All the shortcuts and whatnot. Okay, we'll do that for now for the squares. Go squares. How many do they produce? 15 a minute, and then these do 60. Yeah, so four of those. Then that should make a max right here. So yeah, that's been taken care of. Now I just need to get the squares going. Okay, this game is a lot different. Well, it's fundamentally the same game as the first, but it's a very graphically different, and there seems to be a lot more things going on. A rotator. Place a rotator between half destroyers to produce quarters. So I want to actually rotate them instead. No. And then cut them again. I think that's a cutter. And then we get the beautiful, beautiful quarters that we need. That makes sense that it's kind of going through everything a lot quicker than it did in the first game because you had to kind of research everything. I'm assuming there's probably a lot more to this game. I noticed there seemed to be trains. I saw that in the title screen and then the trailers and all that. So there's trains. I want to play around with those. I think that would be hilarious. I remember, I think it's a lot like, it's like the jump trains from Factorio. I don't know if that's the exact inspiration for it, but I never got to play, I never played around with the jumping trains or whatever, because I think that was modded. But yeah, there was like a thing where you'd move your trains and they'd explode and then the items would land. It's kind of like that, except I guess they'll be jumping into the vortex. So I guess that's for like further out stuff, maybe. So it's such a like interesting scaling. Shape minor extension. Oh, so I'm assuming there's more in here, or I don't know if it's like funneling all these into here, or maybe it's one each, like one per each one. Oh, there's 4. Yeah, there's 4 and then 4. So I don't know. They seem to be in kind of clumps of 4, and they have these little nodes here. Deliver the remaining shapes. Okay, I need to do the half ones. So I guess I'd want to cut them and then do something with them. I want to rotate them first before they go back. So that is making those ones. So maybe even multiple rotators. I don't know if this seems like a bit much. But I can't rotate them beforehand. I guess I do just have to flip them. Unless there's something, because you wouldn't be able to, I doubt you'd be able to actually rotate the squares themselves. Yeah, it doesn't really change it. I guess I'll just stick with this kind of design here. Guess just mess around with things a little bit. Huh, interesting though. Seems like there is a good handful. Belt launcher. Oh, that's just for that part, and then belt catchers on the other side. Okay. Yeah, there seems like there's some other stuff. There's the layering, probably the dyeing again, where they like dye them a different color. Because they start out the same color right now, but you do dye them into different colors and stack them on top of each other. It gets pretty crazy, and you also this number's gonna skyrocket. And it's gonna become a real logistical challenge figuring out how to make that many efficiently, where it's not like just going up slowly. But yeah, this is cool. There's what I remember, a lot of what I remember the original game being like. Milestone completed, stacker and second floor. Well, there's quite a bit. It doesn't even show you them after a while. Well, I guess that's for the next stage. Second floor. Okay. So I got a bunch of new tasks for different shapes. Oh, that's how is that the stacker? There's a bent stacker. Looks like third floor layable, so you can label things. That's pretty nice. Oh, okay, and the trash, there's like some kind of disposal. That's nice. Because I don't think... Okay, well, whatever, I'll come back to it. So I probably want to get rid of all of these. I guess shift. Had the games being like, you can do it a little bit easier. I want to rotate them first. And then I should be able to cut them into quarters. Stackers are slow. Always paste multiple of them. How fast are they? 10 per minute. So you need like 6. Okay, I'll come back to that. I just want to try and get this going. So I want to do that and then cut them into their little quarters. Then I need to get some more squares in here. Okay, I don't know. I just undid it, but I don't know how to do the stacking. I guess I'll figure that out quickly here. So I need to get, I guess, probably in here somewhere. Wonder if I could even, yeah. Okay, so you can move it up. And then how do I move back down? Q and E. So I guess this is the second floor of the factory. So I could do it like over top. So I do this and then I press E to go up and then I just go over top of it. Then if I bring the circles over here, I could just I guess I could just use these. Get rid of this little thing here. Something just inefficient. I don't know. I'm just gonna. This is kind of just the test factory anyway. So the stacker. Want to rotate that. There we go. So, yeah, they're already going up there. Oh, look at that little elevator. That's cool. Then that can kind of be brought around, stacked on top. Wait, it needs to be the circle on top, doesn't it? I've got it backwards. Okay, let me try and do this like the right way. I can just do them the level up too. Can you get rid of all this here? Bear with me. This is definitely, it's nice, but it's a bit of a thing. I guess I'll just try and space everything out. So if I put that there, yeah, that should make the right shape. I need 240 of them. Goodness. Yo, yo, yo. If it isn't Mr. Comedic Confusion, Mr. Comedic Confusion showing up. Yeah, it said I needed to make lots of them. So that's what we'll do. That's just for one. It's just for one conveyor belt full. I need probably a few of them to get that 240. Now comes the tricky part, is mass production. You've got this whole thing down now. So you bought shapes too, eh? How is it? It's, I mean, I've just barely scratched the surface. I just started not too long ago, but it seems to be pretty fun. So that's going good. That actually should probably be going through the squares pretty nicely. There's no bottlenecking, which is nice. I guess I'll need to get another line set up. It's pretty good. Just on the tutorial right now. I can probably do another one of these things over here. Oh, I'll have to move it up above. I don't have blueprints yet, so I'm just gonna build kind of a little bit all over the place. It was 3. I did 3 rotations, and then I can merge that into its own thing. Okay. Getting the hang of it. Probably need to set up another one of these things. I don't think this is bottlenecking at all. Oh, okay, looks pretty cool at least, especially compared to what I remember from the first game. Yeah, it's a real shift. Like, it's all 3D. It looks like it's in space. Like, I think I said that earlier. It really looks like you're kind of doing like asteroid mining kind of thing. A very different aesthetic, and I like the layering. The layering is really cool. But I'll probably want to get another one of these things going. Oh goodness, this is, the game is getting somewhere. Like probably a little, oh, the layers thing is a little bit weird to get a hold of. Feels very sci-fi. Oh, yeah, it does. So I need to go back one up. Yeah, I can go back and then... I wonder if I can change this. Move that out of the way. We've got that one going there, and then this one I'll just bring somewhere. Bit of a learning curve with the new 3 dimensions, but I like it. Okay, then I can probably do something. Maybe I'll just bring it like to... Oh, it's weird. Very strange. I'll just bring it to here for now. So those should start working their way over. Oh, I need to do... Is that like 2 squares? Are you? Looks like something going on. It doesn't look like a circle on top of a circle. Oh, good. I have my mic muted, but I'm assuming at some point I'll probably need to build more of these large extractors for these ones out here. And they get pretty strange looking. Ooh, I got 3 research points. I can actually unlock something now. So I guess the first thing would be one of these. It doesn't, I guess it's up to me, whatever one I want to do. The stacker would be nice. Yeah, I'll do the stacker. I guess I could have saved up and gotten a nice one like one of these, but I don't know how long the tutorial here is. I was just yammering on about stuff anyway. I'll probably just cut out the mic muting stuff. But yeah, I've just been building things out a bit. Okay, now I think this thing is not wanting a lot of the stuff I'm throwing into it now. Yeah, these aren't necessary anymore. I'm just gonna... Maybe I'll just do a little cheeky deleting. Except for this one. This one's still, I think, being fed in. Yeah, that one's still good. But I think it's probably a good point to probably start thinking about making it a little bit more bulk production. Okay, back to square one. I'm hoping to get around to trains, but I don't know. I'll just play as much as I want, and then if I manage to make it, then so be it. What's the easiest one? Probably this one. That one probably won't be too bad. I need to do a bunch of these bad boys, I'm assuming. I'll probably need like to feed a bunch of these in. Really with like the new building system, it really feels a lot like you're building like within the circuits, and it just feels so much more grand. It really does. So I need to cut these. So I want to try and just do it like that. It seems to kind of be bottlenecking when I do it like in front, like kind of split it. It seems to like, I don't know if that actually changes anything, like the bottlenecking, but you know what, I'm just gonna not worry about it. And I need to cut them. That's not gonna do anything. I need to rotate them first. Actually, some of them, I guess I can rotate different ways and then cut these and then cut those. So that's better. But now, okay, there we go. I can do some kind of stacking. Oh, I can't really do that, eh? Okay. I guess I'll just do that. Speaking of that whole splitting things. That should all work just fine, and that'll make my weird combination of shape. Or maybe I'll even just do that over to the other side. Lovely stuff. This game is really cool. I like all the the new graphical changes and the whole 3D layering, and the fact that these like little machinery bits actually you can see what they're doing. Because I feel like it was all kind of just like instantaneous in the original game. So I really do like the 3D and all that stuff. All really makes it nice. So yeah, we got that going. I need a lot of those, so maybe I'll set up a second one on the other side. The thing I really enjoyed was the blueprints. That's what I liked. But I'm basically just gonna mirror it. But yeah, blueprints were good. Wonder if I could just throw it in here. I'm not gonna build it super beautifully. I just need something. I like me a little bit of symmetry. But not much beyond that. So then I guess I'll just mirror this thing. Mirror that, cut that. Keep mirroring this, or rotating it. And then cut it again. And then rotate that again. I'll just build the same thing that I built before. And I did get the DLC thing as well for this. Or like the supporter thing. Because I wanted to check out those weird loop-de-loop things. Don't know if I'll get around to that, like I said, but it would be cool to see. I'm gonna definitely get around to it at my own time, but I just don't know if I'll be able to do it on stream. I would like to, but we'll see where I get. So how far do I go with this one? There's 3 space platforms. So yeah, there's 3 tiers, and then I started a factory myself. So I'm not gonna get too comfortable in this factory because I'm gonna have to build my own. But that should do pretty nicely. There we have it. And then just because OCD, there we go. And it's gonna be interesting operating outside of this main thing, because I know for sure that I'm not gonna have enough room in here to get everything going. But I guess I won't have to worry about that in this one. What's up? Oh, not too much. What's going on? How are you doing? Shape previews show you the result even before shapes arrives. Oh, you can just preview it too. I didn't even notice that. Clever, clever. And I guess the other half of the squares, I'll put something here. So I gotta do the circles and what I just did before, actually, before I tore it all down. Doesn't hurt to tear things down a little bit though, I guess. Pretty good. Oh yeah, I guess I funneled all those in there already, so I'll have to do it on this side. That I will do. Just checking out this game. I think it came out a while ago, but I wanted to give it some attention. Do a little stream on it. I think it's pretty neat from what I've played, which is a little pretty brief. I haven't gotten into the complex stuff just yet. So this is another thing I want to try and do. I need to do the circle on top. So I can do that. And then I want to bring it over here. So I want to cut these first. I'm going to bring that off of the main thing a little bit. Cut it up. Flip it. Cut it again. Good, good. I'm doing pretty good today. Got a day off, so I'm just hanging out playing some games. I got a video made for the channel, which I might have to put out tomorrow instead, just cause. So that'll be tomorrow. Get an episode on my YouTube channel, and then I'm just doing this stream here. I need to cut up those bloody circles. Well, I don't know if I'd call them bloody, but I guess they are. Need to make these into those corridors as well. Pretty well. Been going for about 50 minutes, although I had a bit of a hiccup with the mic. I forgot to unmute my mic for a little bit, so it's probably a little bit shorter than that for the actual channel, but yeah, right about 50 minutes. I'm hoping to play this game a fair bit and maybe get around to the trains. Have some space trains. We'll see. I think space trains would be pretty cool. Sounds cool. I don't want to stack these bad boys going on here. Or did I put them? I just put them the wrong way. I'm just a bit of a dunce, that's all. What game do you like to play mostly? Minecraft, mainly, is actually what I do. I do the occasional spotlight on other things like this. Just so happen to be come around to a stream where I'm not playing Minecraft. I'd usually be doing that. But it is nice to try something else out occasionally. Oh, I like those little supports and the elevators, yeah, with the little arms. So much little attention to detail. So that's that shape. So wait, what was I wanting to do? I thought these were, these are the circles. Oh, it's just the wrong one. I gotta rotate them. It's not gonna make what I want. Blast. I'm not done yet. I thought it was the top. I thought it was making the top ones. I guess, oh, I'm rotating it with the conveyor belt maybe. Keep going. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's on the top. Shape goal has been completed. Oh, I didn't even know that. Probably these ones. Which I can get rid of that. Not really, presently. I've had a good handful of people ask about that. I'm generally kind of about it, don't really need it. Like personally for what I do, but I do like that. Yeah, so it does change it. I just want to do even more of these things. No thanks. I'll level that up. No offense. You just get tons and tons of people coming and asking about the artwork thing. It's nothing personal. I'll see if that'll make the right thing. What is that gonna make me? Yeah, that makes those. Just trying to figure out how this is gonna work. Okay, I think that's the way I want to do it. I think I've got it now. B to hide upper forest. Oh, that's not. Yeah, I thought I read that. Thought I read that in the thing. There, that should make what I want. It's gonna be like, no, no, no. That's alright. Okay. There we have it. So I've got that being made. Yeah, I know you don't want that. That should make what I need. And then I need to do whatever the other one is. That looks nicer. I like this more than the old setup. Then I've got to do circle on circle. So this square on square doesn't really... I don't really need that right now. But I'll just keep it for the time being. How did I do it over on this side? I like how I did it here. I guess just bring it forward, bring it over, and then do that. Okay, so I guess this one's actually pretty easy. I think this one's pretty nice. I just need to do that. Rotate, cut, rotate. Well, that's a cutting and rotating, but yeah, cutting and rotating, and then I guess I'll do a second one, since that'll be one full conveyor belt. I'll do a second conveyor belt of it. Cut it, rotate it, cut it, rotate it again, and then stack it. This one was pretty easy to do. I doubt all of them are going to be this easy. That's kind of the name of the game. Is it gonna? Is it getting kind of more and more insane? Having to do like frigging like magenta. I don't even know, like magenta quarters and red quarters of like a circle. All these different things like stars. And I think there's like the star thing. I saw like that kind of, yeah, there's like that jagged one. It's kind of more like a four-pointed thing. I don't know what that shape is called. Are you lost? No, I can just press H to get me home anytime. Oh man, I love the production lines though. There's something just so beautiful about automation games. Seeing all the little cogs or maybe not cogs, but the shapes. You can see the shapes, and the weird arms and laser things getting rotated, and it's just on like a massive scale with super fast conveyor belts and trains and things is just really cool. So that should all be good now. Oh, I need to rotate these. Hang on. There we go. It's not gonna like those. No siree. So I realize, I guess the way it's being spat out, because this is making it the right way, and then I have to rotate it because I've put it onto a different conveyor belt. Like it facing this way is now the wrong way. So that's something. I don't know if that was something I had to deal with in the original game. Did I actually have to play the original, or not have to? When did I originally play the original game? Gosh, I'm saying original a lot, but it was. When did the game come out? Because it's been years. I'd say it's definitely been at least a few years. (2019), 2020. Looks like 2020, 2022. I think it was 2022 that maybe I got interested in it. So it's been like 2 years. Around that time, maybe somewhere in the 2020-2022 range. But yeah, it's definitely quite a bit different now than it was back then. Of course, with the whole new game, the mysterious vortex that is eating all my shapes. You go, you eat them all. Got some new knowledge in here somewhere. Oh, cutting shapes, rotating shapes. Yeah, we've learned about all these now. Research. The lifts, ideal ratios. So they have an ideal. Oh, I wonder if that changes. Yeah, it says 2 is the ideal number. of rotators. Oh, because they can do 30 per minute. So these cutters produce 20. Yeah, it doesn't really, the math doesn't really add up here anyway. It just means they're too fast, which is fine. I don't need to worry about that. Thought I could like, I guess if I upgrade them, I guess it doesn't update the rotators. It's just the conveyor belts and the cutting. But if I upgraded the cutting, then I would be able to split it, and then because I think each, so 30, that does 30. So wait, what am I talking about? So the half destroyer does 20. Oh, that just makes it like 100% efficient. That's all, going into the next one. And then whatever upgrades after that, I'm not sure. Oh, this is the original game soundtrack. I know it kind of the soundtrack blends the original. Since I did own the first game with Steam, you do get the first game soundtrack built in, which is cool. It's just better in every way then, I guess. No, I mean, the first show was fun, but man, this one's something else. It is certainly something else. Okay. Well, while that one is finishing up, I could probably do circle on circle again. Wherever my other circle is, yeah, over here. There we have it. I didn't really know how it was all gonna kind of piece in, but it's starting to make a bit of sense how everything works. I'm not really gonna be too worried about how symmetrical or anything everything is. I'm just gonna do kind of local stuff because I find when I become too like fine-tuned on that whole like all like the symmetry and all that, it just takes away from it too much, and I just want to have a bit of fun. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. I think I tend to get a little bit carried away when I start to think about that. So we're just gonna keep it nice and simple. And it may not look the greatest, but at least it'll be an honest bit of work. So that's producing. Oh, I see. It seems to make them. Can I flip it? I thought it said something about flipping things. Like the mirror. That might be for something else though. Conveyor lifts. Swapper. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know if that was in the first game. So yeah, that does it that way. But I wanted to see if I can flip this the other side. Hotkeys. Main. It'd be interesting to find out. Next variant, tab. Mirror F. I think that's just for blueprints. It would be nice to be able to do it, then I don't have to worry about it. Okay, well, I guess I can make do with it though. Yeah, because they're both making them the same way, so I'll just have to do it this way, cut them. The vortex indicates whether you deliver the correct shapes. Yeah. So yeah, that one's not necessary anymore, basically. Gray means you delivered enough of it, yeah. So I'm just gonna cut that off. I got a few empty ones, but that's okay. I think there's only one more to do. Yeah, there's only the space platforms. So I've got blueprints. Prioritize milestones first. We recommend prioritizing milestone shapes first and doing the side tasks Well, they're being delivered. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah. Tasks. I'm almost done that one. The pyramid. That looks fun. I probably won't be able to make all of these. But I guess I probably don't need to pin every single one. I can probably take on whatever ones I want to do, but I'm just going to do the main one for now. Do this one. I think then there's one more. 460 of that one. There's milestone 3. Oh, that's that's the first one here. Pin task. Cutting step by step. Oh, I see. It kind of runs through them. Now I can do shift, click, copy it, and then control C, and then, oh, that seems to be my hotkey for the streaming. That is, I might need to change my OBS hotkey, at least for this thing. Hotkey, control, whatever one's control C. Yeah, I'll change that to control X maybe. Just for now. Okay, so now I can do the whole blueprint thing, which makes things a whole lot nicer to do. That's kind of for like mass production. Okay, so I want to make this. Yeah, I'm making those now, so I want to make these, which looks like that whole square thing that I was doing. This thing combined with a circle equivalent. Is this the circle? Yeah, okay, this is circle, so I can probably, if I want to, I guess I want to flip it again, cut it, and then flip it 2 times. Wait, I want to do it the opposite, actually. So I want it like that, and then like that. That's a bit of a beefy thing. I don't know if you can make it a little bit better. Probably, but that'll do for now. Then something like that. There we go. That should all work fine and dandy. And then I just need to combine these with these. Okay. It's all starting to go a little bit nicer. And I want to do the stackers, I guess, right here. I don't really need to move them that far. Okay. Then I'll just run like that for now. That's a lot of bits and pieces. But that's making, oh yeah, now I gotta remember that whole rotating thing. And I gotta split them too. So I want it like that. And I want to get rid of whatever ones are different from that. Or are they all the same? No, yeah, some of them are a flip. So that one should work. Guess I'll try it. Then these. Okay, well, I'm just gonna wait and wait for that to run over. I guess I could tackle another thing entirely. I didn't realize I probably should be doing that just to try it out. Pyramid. I might try and do the pyramid. That one looks fun. Oh wait a second. There's another one here that I probably should prioritize. That one's literally the easier one. Gosh, I keep going to do that. That's okay. Shift, delete all of these. I can always build some kind of, oh. I've done that one now. I don't want it anymore. Okay, fine. Fine. If you don't want it, then don't take it. I just need to combine these now. This one should be a little bit easier to do. It's literally just a square on a square. And something like that should do pretty nicely. That one's actually pretty easy, nice and compact. I like compact too. Just gonna try not to get too wrapped up in it. Yeah, I know you want me to do a blueprint. Fine, I'll humor you. Shift. Do that, and then Control C to copy it. There you go. I don't really need that, but that's a thing. Not right now anyway, I'll probably use it for larger tasks. Oh, I guess it's automatically pinning them for me. Well, I'm already making the pyramid. Well, not the, I guess it's not that pyramid, but it's a stack on a stack. Or is it a stack? Oh, these are being botched now. Oh, I needed to make it anyway. Well, that ended up working out. I need to do like a half circle on a half circle. So I've got that. I can probably do another line over here. Or even... What's this one going into? Ooh, this one is indisposed. I could use this. Get rid of that. I'm not going to be doing the same shape twice. You know, it's going to be like a different order each time. I'd assume... Oh, I got an extra research point I can spend. Do I want to save up? I don't really need any of that just yet. Half destroyer. So the cutter actually does more, so it makes it more efficient. I think that one would be nice. That was just a little thing. I don't know if that will change it fundamentally. It might. Because these travel... the conveyor belts only do 60. These do 30, so I don't need 3 of them anymore. I can just do that, and that'll work all the same. And these will work at maximum efficiency. And then I can... So these I want to... Yeah, so those are fine. I might want to rotate them. The right way. Because they're going to look like that, and I want them on the top side. So that's good. And then I want to do, I guess, you get a little bit, gotta get used to the copying and pasting. But there we go. Oh, building the whole factory here and not even knowing it. So those can go into there. That should all be all well and good. And then these ones, I just want to rotate them a little bit differently. Then I can stack these together. Alright, that is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. So that should do what I want it to. It's gonna get easier and easier to do this, luckily. Yeah, that's that one. This one is not necessary anymore. I'll just keep that there for now. Okie dokie. So that one is done. Which means I can upgrade my belts now. Which now travel at 90 per minute. they're going to move things a little bit faster. So if these things do, oh, 90 divided by 22.5, 4. Wait, was it not efficient before? No, it wasn't actually. Now that it's 90, these are actually fully efficient. So that's going to be doing... oh, I guess I'll just need another one anyway. So then those are going to go there. And then where... oh, I guess it's just these stacked on top of each other. Okay, now I'm going to need to rework my factory a little bit. The change in speed is going to throw me off a little bit. So these are going to produce 4... so these are even faster now. So these do 30, 30. These can actually do 45. These do 30. So yeah, I actually need 3 of them again. So like that. Then that should be a max. And then I just need to copy this whole thing. And then move it over here for now. This is the nice thing. I can just tear it apart and move it. Makes the permanence of everything a little bit easier. So yeah, that was originally there. I'm just gonna move it 1 over. Man, the kind of like the snap placing is beautiful. Beautiful. Okie dokie. That should do that. Combine them. That's 2 full conveyor belts. These things do 15. 15, 30, 60, 90. So that actually is going to be 100% efficient. So that's why I was like, oh, it doesn't look right. Now it should always be moving. Then this one, it will still work just fine. Like they're all printing them out good, but yeah, it's just gonna be a little strange. Okay, and then I just need to do 1 more of these whole things. Like that. Wait. Oh. That. And then Control C. There we go. Is this one being used? I could probably just reroute my circles. Reroute the old circles. Come on. Join the club. And then those should go back over here. And then in there. So that should work. That is a bit of a monster. But now that that's producing what I want, we should be good to go. It's just a matter of time for everything to flow through that massive machine. It's good that I'll be constantly shifting to new shapes and stuff because I'm probably going to want to do that. Alright, I think this was actually supposed to be for... no, this was the stack thing. I don't need that. Guess I want to keep like a bit of a blueprint thing, but that's alright. I can always rebuild. Okay. So that's making those shapes, which I don't need anymore, you're trying to tell me? Oh, and they're all more expensive, which means it's time for the cutter. So I want to focus on the milestone. I got a little bit distracted, and now I actually got to do what I need to do. Okay, so I need to do that kind of diagonal. This thing. Guess I could just copy it. Copy it and then paste it. It's not, it's not the most compact machine, but you know what? It'll work. Oh, wait, can I tab? Wait, tab. F. F is the one I'm looking for. And then I can rotate it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. And that should make something. It should make one of the shapes I need, I think. And it kind of becomes just a bit of a thing of just building things, mirroring them, or blueprinting them, just making them as nice as they can be. But I guess there'll be a little bit more coming in later on. So I'm assuming this will make those, and then I'll want to rotate them. 45, so I'll just need 2 of them to do the whole conveyor. Oh, yeah, I'll have to move that over. So I want to look at it from this way. Which actually, if I don't rotate it, I think that is actually what I want. Yeah, that way is what I want. It's a little bit confusing, but I'm getting the hang of it. Then I want to do like that circle thing. So where are my circles at? It would be nice to have that over here. I could just flip it, because they are just going over here anyway. So maybe I will just flip it over. Don't get rid of it. Hang on. And then I can do this. Little bit of that. Little this, little that. Oh, hang on. That's what these are for. Okay. That's really cool. I like these space belts. So yeah, I was wondering what that was for, but I wonder what's going on here. If I can, I guess I could just remove these later on if I don't need them. Because what if I want to build like a space belt over top of this thing? Yeah, I can get rid of it and then do a space belt. Okay, that's cool. And then you can see it from above. You got like kind of like that macro building that you do. Okay, very cool. I think that is gonna have to do it for this stream. I kept muting my mic accidentally, so I'll have to edit it a little bit. Hopefully it's okay though. I'll see about doing another episode depending on how this one does and how I'm feeling. But yeah. Thank you guys though for watching this episode. And I will see you all in the next one. If there is one. Alrighty, goodbye.